What up, Clipper Nation? You are now tapped in to Fully Loaded Clips, your Clipper diary for this 2022-2023 NBA championship campaign. Now, look, I'm not one to overreact or to panic.
It's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
I totally understand the season is young. We only got 3 games under our belt. But look, if PG doesn't drop 40 points against the Kings and the Lakers don't shoot -4% from the 3-point line, we're 0-3 right now, which is not a good look. Our offense is shaky at best. Our starters are being outscored by 17 points in the 28 minutes that they've played together and 14 points per 100 possessions when Zoob's off the floor, meaning that small ball just isn't working. Reggie vision is a bit blurry. Norm's having a hard time finding his footing and his place on this team. Combined, Reggie and Norm are 14 for 46 from the field. That's 30% and not good. It seems like there's a lot of one-on-one play followed by either a PG or a Mook bailout jumper. I love beating the Lakers. I love everything about it. I love beating the Sacramento Kings. I hate losing to the Phoenix Suns, and I hate Cam Payne. Fuck, I hate that guy. And they blew us out on opening night on our home floor. I hate it. We made Jock Landale look like this guy. That game was over in the first 4 minutes. I understand Kawhi's minutes are going to be limited this season. Totally get it. What I don't understand is when he's on the roster to play, why he's not starting. You can limit minutes from the starting position, not necessarily off of the bench. I'm not Ty Lue. I'm not an NBA coach, never won an NBA championship. I'm not second guessing what Ty Lue's doing at all. I trust Ty, and if that's what he thinks should be done, then it should be done. I do think that Laker game was a flex by Ty, having Kawhi come off the bench. And by a flex, I mean that there's been so much turmoil between Russell Westbrook and the Lakers, and it's been a whole thing for several months of Russell coming off the bench and him not willing to accept that role and it being a big thing. Ty was just like, watch this. Yo, Claw, I know it's opening night, dog. You mind coming off the bench? Kawhi's like, no problem, boss. You know, I think that was the flex Ty was looking for, and he did it. If we were up 16 at one point. If we ended up going up 30, 25, I don't know if Kawhi Leonard plays that game. So after those stats I just read you from our starting lineup, I just feel like if Kawhi's going to be in the game and be suited up and he's going to play, I want him starting. Now, there are some positives. We are 2-1. We're not 0-3. We are 2-1. And we have 2 games coming up in Oklahoma City where I don't think Paul George is playing. Marcus Morris will not be playing. So this will be a good time for guys like Reggie and like Norm and like T-Man and Luke to get some reps in, to get some buckets, to get their confidence back up. John Wall looks great. He looks great. Looks quick. Looks aggressive, confident, strong. He looks great. In all honesty, I want John Wall to be the starting point guard. It's not a knock on Reggie at all. I just think we need a little more intensity with the starting lineup. I think there's something there with Wall and with Zubac that could really work. Something about it works in my head, and I want to see more of it. Marcus Morris, Mook, the most underappreciated Clipper on the roster. Clipper fans don't like this guy for whatever reason. He's a walking bucket. He said he wants to lead the league in 3-point percentage. He looks like he's going to try and do that. Luke turning up that aggressive notch a little bit, wants to reach out and touch somebody, been going in the paint a lot. That's not Luke Kennard's game. He worked on it all in the offseason, and we're seeing this with the offensive fouls he's had in the first couple games. He's trying to get to the free throw line, and it's huge for a shooter. Luke is one of those players that great for them to get to the free throw line, see a couple shots go through the hoop, and then come out and jack up a couple threes. I love seeing what Luke is doing. T-Man's intensity on defense. Looks like at times this is the only guy that wants to play defense. He's making the best out of the minutes he's given. I want to see him get more minutes, but they're going to be tough to come by. You saw in that Sacramento game just how intense he is on defense, and we need that. OKC, we have the next 2 games against Tuesday and Thursday. And OKC is 0-3. They're going to want to win 1 game. They're going to want to get this. SGA isn't playing. I think this is a great time for us, for these guys like Reggie and like Norm, to get some minutes under their belt, to get some reps up, to get that confidence back. But these are 2 games that we should win. We have to win. I want to come back from this trip 4-1 because next weekend we're going to see New Orleans Pelicans. That's what everybody's talking about. That's who everybody wants to see. Zion and BI, and these guys are the best rebounding team, offensive rebounding team in basketball. And if we don't play correctly, we're going to get smoked. I'm just going to remain positive. I want to get these 2 dubs back-to-back in OKC. I want to come back, do a show next week, and talk about how we're 5-1. I want to see the adjustments being made. I appreciate you watching. Tag somebody in this. Throw a comment in this. Let me know if you think John Wall should be our starting point guard. I'm going to be back next week. We're going to be 5-1. Clipper Nation.
Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam.